Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakwak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. It's Revelation 12 and 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. All right, the accuser of our brethren being Esau. All right, because, Esau sets all these traps, for the Israelites to fall into. But at the same time, he accuses us to the Heavenly Father. He deals with all that left-hand business, all them demonic spirits. So knowing, for a couple of examples, right, Israelites aren't supposed to eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. That's against the dietary law. But Esau makes these things, not only readily available, but a delicacy in this society. So although he's giving these things to the Israelites, he'll accuse Israel of doing so. Adultery is against the law. But in Esau society, there is no punishment for adultery. Okay? An alternative lifestyle, if you're following me, is against the law. There's no punishment for that in Esau society. So he'll allow these things to go on, okay, but then accuse the Israelites of being wicked for partaking in them, which 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you are wicked for that. All right, but Esau thinks, he's outsmarting the Heavenly Father. Like the Heavenly Father doesn't see you setting these traps for Israel. Like he doesn't see the things that you allow in your society to go on. And for Israelites, you Negro, Latino, Native, Seminole, Indian, okay, to indulge in. He'll do all these things, man. Create all these, let all this idolatry run rampant for another example. Lets the idolatry run rampant, but then he'll, accuse us to the Heavenly Father through his left side, his left-handed business. Look at the Israelites. They're worshiping other gods. And Israel is guilty of these things. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you are guilty of these things. But for some reason, Esau thinks he's going to get away with, Yes, Israel is, as I liken it to food, Israel is eating a plate of wickedness, but you're serving it. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai will deal with you for that, man. All right. Psalms 109 and 2, for the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They have spoken against me with the lying tongue. All right. The mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are open against me, because Esau is very deceitful in his doings. Him being the accuser of his brethren. All right. The accuser of the saints, which the saints are Israelites. Only, you Negro, Latino, Native, Seminole, Indian are the saints. As well as you people out here calling yourself Christian. One of the Israelites are Christians, man. All right. But the mouth of the wicked and deceitful are opened against me. All right. This man has the nerve to accuse us of wickedness when he is the wicked. Look at his media. When you think of a pimp, you think of some nigga in a loud suit, some smooth talking nigga. No, the real pimps is those who own the pornographic industry. When you think of drug dealing, you think of Jake on the corner getting some weed off, getting some, whatever he getting off, right? Well, the real drug dealers is the pharmaceutical industry. When you think of violence in America, you think of niggas with guns, robbing a liquor store, having some drug war, having some, fight like that or whatever. Right? The real violent man is Esau. He drops bombs on people. Even when you look at his tactics of war, I'm not going to veer off too much, but you look at his tactics of war, everything that Jake do in the street, they get it from Esau and his military. All right? Just for a quick example, right? You had Jake, a bunch of wicked drug dealing niggas, man. And there a Jake could see another Jake making money in a certain area. So what Jake do? He go over there and try to take over that area because it's a lot of money over there. Whether that be, killing, robbing, or whatever. Jake feels as though I have to take over this corner of this area of the city to make money. That's where the money at, right? How is that different from imperialism? See, this dude is a deceitful demon, especially with his media. Esau, with your media. He's wicked, man. The mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They are spoken against me with a lying tongue. So not only does Esau, or as Revelations 12 and 10 describes him as the accuser of his brethren, as it pertains to what he accuses us or actions to the Most High, but even amongst the heathen with his media. This dude is evil. But the Most High, he know him, man. The Most High know everything. And that's how you know this dude is he's a reprobate. He's void of judgment. He really thinks he's outsmarting the Most High. 2/3 of the nation of Israel are just the undesirables anyway. They about to get smoked regardless. But, you gonna pay too. Psalms 102, no. Psalms 120 and 2. Deliver my soul, O Lord, from lying lips and from a deceitful tongue, Esau. All right. What shall be given unto thee, or what shall be done unto thee, thou false tongue? Most High gonna destroy you. You Edomites, man. He gonna destroy you, man. With your lying lips and your deceitful tongue, man. How you've made the Israelites the face of everything that's wicked on the world, but you just do it on a higher level, man. As I've mentioned, drug dealing, as the pharmaceutical industry is the real drug dealers, man. The military is the real killers. When you think of killers, you think of some, rap niggas with guns, man. The military is the real killers. Your American military, your precious American military, they're the real killers, nigga. Running up in foreign lands, killing people that ain't even got nothing to do with the conflict between the heads of the nations. When I say the heads of the nations, whatever the president is and whatever the ruler is on the other side, they ain't even got nothing to do with it. Like Jake say, a bullet ain't got no name on it. A bomb damn sure ain't got no name on it. You over there killing everybody in the name of patriotism. That's your deceitful tongue in your media. Patriotism. Most High, he gonna get with you. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he gonna get with Esau. And it's only a matter of time. We know we close. You gonna get punished for this, man. Psalms 31 and 18. Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Who's the righteous? All right, the Israelites. really the hopeful elect at this point, but the nation of Israel speak proudly and contemptuously against the righteous, man. Oh, niggas is on welfare. We gotta pay that shit. Niggas is lazy. Immigrants. Puerto Rican, not Puerto Ricans, really not the tribe of Ephraim, but mainly the tribe of Issachar. Immigrants and stealing shit. I don't feel safe. You've been terrorizing the whole damn world. What are you talking about? It's immigration shit, man. Illegal immigrants. You're an illegal immigrant, Edomites. You're the illegal immigrant. If you want to talk about fighting terrorism, the only people on the planet that should be saying that is Gad and Reuben, what you call a Native American and a Seminole Indian. They the fucking, pardon my language, but they the ones that had to fight terrorism. You're a terrorist. You terrorize everything. What are you talking about? But that's them lying lips speaking proudly. This fool came over here, and it was the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because it was time for us to go down for the wickedness that we've done. Not only the northern kingdom, but the southern kingdom as well. That's why you niggas came over here on slave ships. But damn, this man, he come over here and do what he did, and then call other people immigrants, foreigners and shit. Illegal aliens, man. This is a proud man, with a lying and deceitful tongue. Psalms 38:12. They also that seek after my life lay snares for me, and they that seek my hurt speak mischievous things and imagine deceits all the day long. All right, lay snares for me. They lay snares for Jake. Everything is a trap. Everything is to get you caught up in this system. Everything is to capitalize off any mistake that you make here. This is a deceitful people, man. And how do they deceive the most? Through their media. That's how they get folks, that damn media. Because you Americans believe anything that you see on TV. All right. Psalms 35:19. Let not them that are my enemies wrongfully rejoice over me. Neither let them wink the eye that hate me without a cause, because you hate Israel without a cause. For they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. Who's quiet in the land? The Israelites. Israel don't bother nobody. Negroes, Latinos, natives, Seminole Indians don't bother no damn body. All that chaos that niggas do and all the dust that they kick up is amongst each other. Jake ain't doing shit to nobody. But you are. You're on the eastern part of the world causing havoc, and you've been for years. Jake ain't going over on the eastern part of the world setting up no bases and military bases and stealing resources and doing all that. That's your game. All right, for they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. Yeah, they opened their mouth wide against me and said, aha, aha, or I have seen it. All right. Psalms 5:9. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. All right. Because that's a talent If you want to call it a talent of the deceitful, they can flatter you with their tongue. All right, but their words are death. That's why it says their throat is an open sepulcher. All right, and all these things being written about Esau, in Psalms as I've been going through, you want to go back to Revelation 12 and 10. The Most High know this. The Most High put the spirit on these men to write this about your ass. But you accusing us to the Most High like he don't know. Like you getting signed off like you deceiving the Most High. What an idiot, man. Psalms 52 and 2. Thy tongue deviseth mischiefs like a sharp razor working deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. All right. Thou lovest evil more than good. Esau is the wicked. Everything he do evil. Look at his country. Look at this setup. Look at the poison going on around the world because of this man. And you can look and see it. It's not like when people say, you want to call it a hate group. Okay, whatever. Racist. Okay. Those black Hebrew Israelites. But when you really look at these things and you separate your emotion from what's being said to you, it's undeniable. It's irrefutable. Who else is doing this? Who else moves like this? Continuing on those Psalms 52 and 4. Thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. All right. Because he devours Jake. And I keep referencing his media. He will devour you with his words. If you think about it, no matter who you are, let's say myself, they can say, give me some crazy charge tomorrow and just put my face on the TV and everybody will believe it. They can devour you with words. He's a child trafficker. He's a, whatever is these despicable things in this world, in this media. He hooked off on a woman. He's a woman beater. And then the whole world hates you. In a matter of hours, man. The Most High is gonna get rid of that. All right. Habakkuk 2 and 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. This is what Esau does. All right. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest the bottle to him. Okay, let's say you around a man and he can't handle his liquor, right? He gets violent or he commits, crazy acts when he's drunk. All right. If you give him the liquor and he starts committing these crazy acts, yeah, he's making a fool of himself, just like you 2/3 of the nation of Israel. He's making a fool of himself. But who's really the culprit? The person that gave him the drink. You're the motherfucker that's giving Israel the drink. All right. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look upon their nakedness. And nakedness can be related to sin. This is what he's done. This is what he do, man. But Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is knowing, man. He know. All right. He's knowing. He know what you doing. So you putting the bottle to Israel and making them drunken. Yes, 2/3 are going off, but the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, he's knowing. And you will be punished for that. But I ain't gonna hold you. Hope that video was edifying. Shalom.